Alright guys, welcome back to another YouTube video. Today is going to be a tutorial on this 3x3. So, I guess let's get started. Alright, so we all know the first step is just to scramble up the cube. So, why don't you start by just getting this baby all mixed up. Alright, so the first step we're going to start by doing is we are going to look around the cube and find this. Yours can be just a white center, but mine has GAN on it. Or yours can have any logo, because usually on a 3x3, the white center will have the logo of the cube. So anyway, we're just going to find one of those, and then we're going to start by searching for these things. And what I mean by this is it's something, it has white on it, because we're trying to make the white cross. Some people call it the star, but I call it the white cross. So anyway, we're going to look for these. So this is also considered one. See, it has green on it, but it also has white. Red, but it also has white. We can look more. This one has white, and it also has blue. This one is right now in the right spot. So I can rotate mine up here, and I created part of the white cross. So I'm going to look around, and this one right here is in the right spot. I can rotate this one up, and you see how this one's flipped, where green needs to go here and white needs to go up here. How you would do that is you would take it, you would move it to the back, rotate this back layer, there you go, and then rotate the bottom over. Make sure you put this one back up so red doesn't get messed up, and then you can rotate green twice to the top. And then you just keep doing that all the way around, and you may have to move some out of place like that, so then you can move them over there. But really, that's all you gotta do, and then the white cross is finished. All right, so my white cross is now done. As you can see, I have, and if your colors look like this, where they are not matched up, you really need to match the, oh my gosh, guys, I can't think today. All right, so anyway, you gotta make sure they are matching up like this. Make sure the colors are matching up and white is with white, and you got that step done. Now, what we are going to do next is get these corners into the right place. So we are gonna look at the top layer, and I'm gonna see, I have one with blue, orange, and white, and make sure they have white on it. Like this would not work, because this does not have white. So here's one right here. So I'm gonna take this orange and blue, and I'm gonna move it over to orange and blue. And as you can see, all we're gonna do is, maybe you guys already know this algorithm, and maybe you don't. So this is the algorithm. The algorithm is, you're gonna go this way, and then you're gonna move it this way, down, this way. And then you're just gonna keep going like that. Up, and I think this is left, yeah. Up, left, down, right, up, left, down, right, up, left, down, right, up, left, and then you see how white connects, and then you go down and right. And on your cube it may be different. Maybe you only need to do it, maybe you need to do it less than I did. So anyway, we're gonna keep going. So this one's red and blue. Here's red and blue, so I'm gonna move this one over like this. So I'm gonna do the right algorithm again. And as you can see, that only took one. So keep doing that. But a case that could come up to you guys is like this, where it's in the bottom layer. All you gotta do, move it up, push it out of the way, and bring that down. And then this one is on the top layer, and you can keep going. So just keep doing that all the way around the bottom layer until it all looks like one solid color. All right, so now your layer should be looking something like this, where everything is hooked up and the corners are in the right place. So now the next step is the second layer. And the second layer, what we're going to do is we're going to define colors with no yellow whatsoever. Just two colors. So this one is green and orange. So I'm going to move this over so the bottom color matches up to its side. So this, you could think, oh, orange, now it's matching up. We want this color right here, this, whatever color this is. So like on this one, it would be this color that we need to match up. So this one, we're gonna move it over so it matches up with green. And what you're going to do is you need to look at which way you're going. You either need to go this way or this way. And I will have on how to do it for both sides. But right now, I'm gonna show you how to do it for the right side. So you're gonna need to move it away from where it needs to go. So in your guys' case, if you're on a right algorithm for this side too, you're gonna need to move it left. So we're gonna go this way. So it's moved away, and we need to put it in here. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna bring this side up, and then we're gonna move this away, put this side back down, and make sure white is facing us, like this. And then you're gonna rotate the cube so white, you can't see white, but it's on this side. Then you're gonna lift this side up so you connect that pair, and then you just need to bring white back and connect him, and then you're gonna need to bring him down. And that is an easy step. All right, now this is a case for if you need to go this way for the left side. So what you're gonna do is you are going to move it away from where it needs to go. So since we need to put it right here, it's gonna go this way, away from where it needs to go. Then we're gonna bring this side up, and instead of moving it this way, like what a lot of people think, that way would actually work, but we're gonna keep it the same as we did on this side. We're gonna move this guy away from where it needs to go, so it's gonna go that way. You're gonna bring this side down, and you're gonna move this guy back to where he needs to go, right here. So then we're gonna rotate the cube, so then you can't see the white, but you know what side it's on, like this. You're gonna bring this side up, connect that pair, then you're going to take it and connect the white again, and then you're gonna bring it down. And there you go. So just keep doing that until all of these sides are done. All right, so you could have a case like this where you have these two colors in the right spot, but it's flipped. So orange needs to be here and blue needs to be right here. So what you're gonna do, grab any one from the top, even if it has yellow on it, you're gonna move it away from where it needs to go, bring this side up, move it away, bring it down, and put this one back. Rotate the cube so white's on this side, bring it up, connect the white, bring it down, and there you go. And now this one should be on the top layer, and you just put it in like we said, and there you go. And then now we can move on to the last layer. All right, for the yellow cross, which that's what we're gonna do right here, is you could have a few different cases. One, you could have a line. Two, you could have a dot. Three, you could have a square, which is this all yellow square, or just like a little L, and this one's open. And also a square can have like two ends like that or that, and it doesn't matter. It just has to be a yellow square. It doesn't matter what other yellow pieces are around it. So that's really all that can happen. Or you can just have a yellow thing right here, and that's kind of, you don't really get that often unless it's like kind of like a parody. But anyway, so we're just gonna look for that. So if you have a square, hold that right here and wait just one moment, okay? Because I'm going to explain how to do the lines or a dot. So the lines are dots, but also if you have a square, just rewind until I show you how to do the square part. So anyway, line or a dot or no square at all, you're gonna turn the front face once, like this. And then you're gonna do a right algorithm, which is up, left, down, right, and then you're gonna move the front face back. So now this is how you do a square. Now this is what a square could look like. See how there's so many yellows around it? But you gotta look close, because look, this right here is considered a square. So once you have a square, you're gonna hold it right here in the bottom right corner, and you're gonna turn both of these layers, the middle and the outside, and you're gonna rotate it down. Then you're gonna do your right algorithm, and then you're gonna take these two and put them back up again, like that. And so now usually yours would be solved, but in my case, mine's kind of tricky today. Mine's not cooperating with me. So I'm just gonna so in my case, ready, I don't have a square, so I'm just gonna turn the front face, right algorithm. Oh, there you go. That's the yellow cross. So just take the information that I said for the yellow cross and just try to figure it out with all the information I gave you. So yeah, and then we'll move on to the next step. All right, our next step is going to be pairing these to their color. So I'm gonna rotate the cube, and I can see my orange is correct, and my blue is correct. My green is incorrect, and my red is incorrect. So I have two. So if you have stuff like this, and also you just need to do this quite often. You just kind of need to rotate it until you see like two that are matching. Like in my case, I have two that are matching like this. If you have two that are like this, like in a whole like corner right here, you're gonna hold one on the back and one on the right. And if you have one here and one here, then you're gonna hold one in the front and one in the back. So yeah, so if you have one like this, back, right, And then if you have one like diagonal, across from each other, then you're gonna have it one in front and one in the back. And this is the algorithm. You're gonna go up, left, down, left, up, right, down. And then all of them will be mixed up, and then you just rotate it once and see what it is. And there you go, mine is solved. But if you had one across from each other, now it'll be in the corner, but just do the algorithm again, and it should be solved. And now I can move on to like the last step. So the last step, you would think, oh, we gotta solve the corners. But that's actually not true. The last step is putting the corners in their right spot. So as you can see, I have one in my right spot. See that? This one's in the right spot. This one's with orange, this one's with green, and this one's with yellow. But you see, this one's not in the right spot. Red and green should be over here. This one should be over here, and this one should be over here. So I only have one in the right spot. If you have none, do this algorithm from anywhere. If you have one, which you'll always, if you don't have none, you always have one. You never have two. So anyway, I have one right here. So if you have one, you're gonna hold it right here in the front right corner, and you're gonna do this algorithm. So this is the algorithm. You're gonna move it away, this top layer left, this side up, right, and then the left side up, right, down, right, and then down. Sorry guys, I'm getting my right and lefts confused. I don't know why. I can't really think today. I'm so tired. All right. Anyway, there you go. So look at that. I have all mine in the right place. If you had none, you could have none again, and then you could have one, but you just keep doing that algorithm, and then when you have one, you hold it right here, and you just do the algorithm, and then you'll have them in the right spot, and we'll move on to the last step. All right, the last step is putting these corners in the right place. Now, it looks pretty obvious. You could just take the cube and go, and it would be solved. But we don't want to do that because we just want to do this the right way. So instead of doing everything like this, we're going to flip over the cube like that. And then we're going to do the right algorithm until yellow is in its spot. So we're going to do the right algorithm. I hope you guys remember the right algorithm. If you don't, just follow my movements. I'm doing it pretty slow. And now you see how yellow's in the right place. And remember, rotate this back. Okay, so now that that's in the right place, we're going to rotate the bottom. That one's in the right place. This one's not. So now I can do the right algorithm again. There you go, guys. You just solved your... first 3x3. I hope this video helped. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment what video you want to see next. Peace out, guys.